Hello, welcome back to my channel, Charlie's Lessons. In this video, we'll take a look at ProProfs Training Maker, which can help English teachers like you and me build super simple courses for our students. The rapid growth of online courses has affected all kinds of industries, not only education. We only need to look as far as universities in the States, which are now running some of the best online courses in the world, such as the one run by San Diego University for the Master of Arts in Teaching. And there's no better person placed to start building online courses than English teachers like you and me, because we really understand our students' needs and the challenges they face online. The kind of courses we can build with ProProfs Training Maker can be related to academic goals, career advancement, or even personal development. So to get to ProProfs Training Maker, all we need to do is go to ProProfsTraining.com. And once we're at the pricing page, we can see there's a free plan for teachers. And all we need to do is just make sure we don't go over the 10 learner limit. So let me just give you a quick example of a course that is available on the website that's ready-made, just to give you a feel for what these courses look like. So this is an example of a team building course that you could do if it's free of charge, and you also get a certificate at the end. And as you can see on the left-hand side, it gives you the progress of the course as you do it. So for example, we start with the course overview. We can see we've got a video embedded and some text. And then on the left-hand side, we can start to work through all the different sections of this course. And so as we go through each page and each chapter, you'll begin to see the kind of elements that are available in this course. You can see here we have a PDF that's been embedded into the course, which again just makes it a bit more attractive. And as we get towards the end of this particular course, we've also got an assessment, which is a quiz that's embedded also in the course. As an English teacher online, it's really helpful to have the right tools. And as you can see, this ProProfs Training Maker builds courses in such a simple and distraction-free way that I think is perfect for my learners. There's a really clean, minimal look to these courses, which again, for our students, especially in this generation, the less distractions they have in front of them, the better. And the way that ProProfs has designed these courses, it means that you can build courses perhaps for adults who are both professional or maybe more casual learners. Like most online tools nowadays, they are also adopting AI, and ProProfs is no different. So with the ProProfs Training Maker, you can actually use AI to build courses. So we go to this arrow on the side, we've got 4 options. We're going to go to the very bottom, which is create using ProProfs AI. And all we need to do is just give it as much information as possible, and also tell it how many chapters your course will have. Now there's a maximum of 3 chapters, and I think the kind of language that comes out of this AI Training Maker is probably too advanced for your elementary or beginner level students. So if you're going to use the AI Course Maker, I would recommend using it for intermediate to advanced level students. As you can imagine, I did have a little play with ProProfs Training Maker, and I made a course. This time I made a course for my A1 level adult students about English grammar. So English grammar at an A1 level. So here's the course cover. So this is just the title and some brief information about what the course involves. And then here we are editing the course itself. So on the left-hand side, we've got add new. And so the first thing you can add is a chapter. So you can see here that I've got actually 5 chapters already. And within each chapter, you can add a page. So you can see in this particular chapter, I've got 4 pages. So you'll notice at the end of each chapter, the final page is actually a review or a quiz. So for example, in this initial chapter about the present simple tense, if you go onto the last page, you can see here, I've got a quiz already created, which is called the Present Simple Mastery Quiz. So when you're going to create your own quiz, when we go to add new and go to quiz, it's going to send us to ProProfs Quiz Maker. And again, like the courses, we've got all of these templates, or we can go to create with ProProfs AI. Now this is actually something I do recommend. The one thing you need to keep in mind is that of all the question types that ProProfs Quiz Maker offers, only going to let you build a quiz with one question type. I find that fill in the blanks is the most effective one to use. If you do want to create your own quiz, you can do that too. So once we've gone to create our own quiz, we get presented with this quiz maker, and on the left hand side we can add questions, and you get to see immediately what kind of question types we can use. And there's a real variety here, which means you can test all different areas that your students need. Moving away from the quiz maker, we're going to look now at ProProfs Flashcard Maker. So you can see in my 4th chapter on my course for basic English grammar, I've got a section that's focused on common irregular verbs. And if we go to the 2nd page, you can see here that I've created a set of flashcards. And so what I've done is, using these common verbs, I've actually started to teach my students some typical collocations. I've also got memorize. I can actually use these flashcards to quiz my students. I've got a matching task. We could even try the quiz, which is, again, using the collocations mixed up with other collocations to test our students' understanding. If you are looking to create your own flashcards, remember, just like the quiz maker, when you go to add flashcards, you're going to be taken to ProProfsFlashcards.com, which again, here is how you can create your own flashcard set. You will have to create a minimum of 5. We've just seen the ProProfs Quiz Maker and also the Flashcards Maker, which again, I think are the 2 key tools for educators when building courses using ProProfs Training Maker. But when we go to add new, we can also add resources. So this means uploading PDFs or documents from your computer. We've also got assignments, so we can set homework for our students, and also games. And I want to show you this part because I think this also could be attractive for our students. So when we go to build a game, we've got 2 options. We can either make a word search or a crossword puzzle. And for me personally on my course, something like a word search would have worked really well with the common verbs area. And I could also check the definitions of those collocations that I was teaching earlier using a crossword puzzle. And so all I need to do is just get the words and the clues and just add those, as many as possible, and go to done, and I'd have a crossword built into my course that my students could do before they finish the chapter. So how do I get this course to you, my student, once it's ready? So the first thing you're going to need to do is publish the course. So you're going to be editing it for a while, but when you think it's ready, you can go to publish. Then you're going to go to these 3 little dots and go to send. So we can either send an email, send a link, share it on our socials, embed it on our website, or even send a QR code. One thing you have to keep an eye on in the top right-hand corner is the amount of active users you have doing your courses. So once a student has completed a course and received their certificate, let's say, then I think it's a good idea that you remove them. Maybe give them a warning before you do that though. So once I've shared my link and the students follow it, this is what they're going to see, and this is for my Master English Grammar course. So we're going to start, they're going to have to input some details. You can see my first section is about the subject-verb agreement, so I've just added some images to this one. If we go to the present continuous tense, I've got a section on time expressions too. And you can see there is a progress bar here, which at the moment is showing 38% done. So until the students have selected all the pages and completed the quizzes or flashcards, this will not reach 100%. If you're looking to build an online course for your students, then you can't get much better than ProProfs Training Maker. I think with the use of AI to build the course itself, the quizzes, then this is going to take a lot of time at what's usually required to build a course. And I think the fact that it's free and you can add up to 10 active users, then I think this makes it a great choice. So I hope that this can be the right tool for you when you decide to build your next online course. I'll see you in the next video.